Okay, so I think this is working. Just started the live stream, and things look like stuff is happening. Do not be confused by the lag, because that is literally just my what's it called? It's literally just my thing. Huh. Oh, it's fine. It can stay as that name. We'll just rename it at some point. Actually, no, I'll just do it now. Project Warp, not Wrap. Do not spell it wrong like you did 2 seconds ago. Do the line in between. Program. That's not how you spell that. Programming. Then we gotta put Internal42, and then we'll do the date. What's the date? 24th of the 10th. 2019. Okay. And that is good. Right. So, things look good. Things seem to be going well. So, that should hopefully work. Right. Okay, let's actually get started on things. I need OBS so I can tell that stuff is happening. From what I know, my headphones are not getting picked up by this, which is good. So, we are live streaming me making a project and trying to get it working so that the other guys can help me out. So what I need to do is obviously make inputs and hope that this bloody works, because I was using Unreal version 23 and Unreal 4 version 23, and for some reason, no idea why, but every single time I tried to do anything revolving around characters, they would break. They wouldn't be able to move, and it would make no sense. So what I did was I went and opened a pre-made project by Unreal themselves. I then proceeded to delete all of the VR stuff from existence and connect everything back up properly that was connected to the VR stuff that was like passing through it to go straight to the thing, and it proceeded to break the movement weirdly at first, of which it made it so the character could only move sideways but in the wrong direction. So then I changed that by undoing stuff and plugging stuff in and changing things a bit, but it was still basically the same thing. But it proceeded to then just the character not moving at all. But at the start, when all the like bloody VR stuff was there, it worked. And I don't understand how the hell deleting VR stuff causes the entirety of the character movement to just stop functioning. Like, everything was set up right. It would work in this version of Unreal, and it should work in that version. But apparently, that version requires you to have bloody VR stuff on there when you don't need it, because this game isn't going to be a VR game. Like, they automatically slap VR into it, and then you get it where it just breaks for no reason when you delete it, and it's just like, come on, man. That's not how it works. Like, how the hell is the company that makes Fortnite and is making it consistently and using this exact engine and also the versions that they update to, because every time they have to update the engine and then they update Fortnite to that new version of the engine, how the hell do they break the movement, which is important for the bloody game to work? Yet, for some reason, their version's able to work. I don't understand. Are they just randomly having VR code just slapped in there that doesn't need to work or even need to be there? Like, come on, man. So, we're just gonna make a jump key. Not a jump key, a jump key. Right? Then we're going to go to check my Discord a minute, because I need to... Yep, okay, things are still the same, right? No one said anything to me. I love it. Space bar. There we go. Then we want 4 of these, and we got move forward. Move forward. Oh, I didn't expect that to happen. Okay, move right, and then we have look up and look right. Okay, we change look right to be mouse X, and we change that to be mouse Y. This has to be -1, I think. We add 2 of these, so this one's W, this one's S. Where is S there? And we want S to be -1, so that's not -1. I said -1. There we go. Then we want A is left, so we do D first, just because otherwise OCD. And A, and then we find A because there's a lot of A's. -1, and that should work. Okay, so you close that. Open this up. BP, no. We want move forward, not that. Okay. Move right. I'm hoping I can actually get the character movement working today, because if it doesn't work, I swear to God I'm going to slap the bloody Unreal Engine developers for just breaking this. Because it should work, and I don't understand why it doesn't work, because literally even their code works, but then it doesn't work the moment you remove VR. Like, come on, man. Jesus Christ. Add movement input. This is the one that I gotta make. I know this has worked before when I've done it before. All I've done is this, add movement input, and then just... That's not... Good job, mate. Good job. Oh, God. Slap that in there. That in there. And then we want the first person camera. We want to get forward. That's not... Forward. No. Forward. There you go. I must have been spelling it wrong. I can't tell because I don't remember. That's good. Right. And no, I'm not trying to... No! I want... Where's straighten? There. There we go. Jesus, man. It's that hard. Right. Get right vector. Cry again because it's being annoying. Straighten, drag across. Oh, why you do this? That's going to annoy me. Let's move that back. Go. Straighten it again. Right, everything is fine. Everything is fine. Okay. Highlight all this. C. Move. Keyboard. Movement. There you go. If I do add controller support, which I am most likely going to do, just not yet, I'm probably going to make it completely separate from that, but I'm not sure yet. We want look up and look right. This one's even easier because this one's just add. Look up is yaw, I think it is. Add yaw, and then add. No, it's pitch. Yaw is this one. God damn it. I get confused with the words because they're not normal words. I don't usually use these words in normal English. I mean, to be honest, most words I don't use because they end up being broken, jumbled messes when I try and use them. Add pitch. Nope. Pitch. There we go. And put that there. Okay, then we just highlight this, and that is controller. Look, no, it's not controller. It'll be mouse look. Okay. Right. This is me failing at doing anything correctly. Alright, that's set up. I'm trying to think what else is there. What am I missing? Oh yeah, jump, jump, that's it, jump. 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 And stop jumping. Okay, we have that set up. Jump is really easy. Thank God for blueprints being simple, but bloody hell am I annoyed by version 23 because it doesn't bloody work for no reason. Right. Please explain to me how to that's what I wanted to do. I got annoyed and then I completely forgot and lost track of what I was doing, but it's done. Right. So how long have I been doing this for? 11 minutes. So basically I started this at 12 o'clock, which obviously I want to do this for at least 2 hours. So we've got all that set up, right? Nice. So have we actually got the game mode? Oh, I smacked my mic. Have we got the game mode set up correctly to do what it's supposed to do? Maps and modes. Nope, it is not. Okay, let's change that. Oh, go to bed. Right. Play. I can do this. Look at that, I can move! It's literally a problem with version 23. It doesn't work in version 23 and that's it. Why is that a bug? Like, what did they do to break the movement? I do not understand. Like, I literally did this exact same thing in the other version. It's the exact same thing that they do in all their bloody example projects, yet for some reason it doesn't bloody work the moment you remove VR inputs from it. But in this one it works. And I've jumped off a cliff. That's good of me. Good job, me. Alright, there we go. So we got our character working. We can look around. We can move. That's how quickly it should have took last time. But it didn't. I could have done it even quicker if it wasn't being annoyed by the fact that it was broken for no reason. Jesus, man. Why? So we need to, now that I've sorted that out and I know it works, we can commit to this and we can go ahead and not search BP, because that's not going to help me. Game instance. Give me the game instance, please. Thank you. BP underscore game instance, because oh, you spelled it wrong. Instance. I think that's it. I think. I'm not too sure anymore. I don't know anymore. My life means nothing. So we want this one. And we want to find the thing that I actually need and not something stupid. There we go. We now have a game instance. It's very useful for a single player game. Not useful for anything else. Oh god, I punched my mic again. Good job, me. Oh god, I'm tired. Man, I didn't get much sleep last night. Because for some reason my body decided it was going to have all the energy in the world last night and reduce me to just not being able to sleep. And that's not fun. So what I'm looking for is something very important. Oh yeah. Checked. Work. That moment you search up for a thing, and yet for some reason... Okay, we'll just go to my desktop then. Okay, well, thank you. Jesus, where is it? Where is it? Hello? Did I delete it? Better not have deleted it. Otherwise I'm gonna slap something. If I have, it should be still in here, because I haven't actually... No, it's not in here. What? What? What happened? What happened to my file that is very important to me and I need? Why do you do this? Why? Okay, well, we'll open up Word then. Okay. I swear to God, if it's just deleted itself from existence, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Because that was a very important thing. Oh, there's haywire. We'll ignore that. I've got to figure out as well how to redesign my bloody weapon system stuff. Again. I could probably just whip up the old version of this project and just look through that, because it's here. Does it not exist anymore? No, it exists. Okay, we found it. We have it. We've got what we need. So, we can successfully tick this off the list. How would I do that? Let's go with highlighting it a colour that isn't rubbish. How about pink? It's highlighted pink, means done. And we're gonna do a thing down here. So you've got less important, which is going to be that, and then no, this, and then it's green. Important, and that is this again, and then we set this to yellow. Super important. These naming schemes are brilliant. There we go, and then we do not set that to yellow, you bloody mong. Right, that needs to be set to red. And then we do done. Not denub, done. And then we set this to be okay, like that. Pink. Was that it? Yes. Okay. Good. Right. We've got that all set up. Now, I think I do have another red thing that needs to be added here. Not good. For God's sake. This is okay. Yes. All right. Bloody bike people. Every time, guaranteed, like, around a certain time like this, there's always that one guy who rides by on his stupidly loud bike and revs his engine for no reason. Just because he's like, oh, look at me, I got a bike with a loud engine. Oh, it's like, mate, no one cares. Bugger off. All you're doing is pissing people off. You're not making anyone go, oh, such a man. Oh, saucy. So, we need to change the name of things so I can be happy. Right. So we gotta name it something. What is it called that I wanted to do? Oh yes. Weapon change system. Item pickups. That's not how you sell pickups. Because these are quite important. Because otherwise we cannot get most of this stuff working. You cannot get a weapon without a weapon pickup. You cannot change a weapon without a weapon pickup. So there's quite a few things that it's like you kind of need to have it there, otherwise it's not going to work. So what we want is think, boy, think. There's got to be something else that I'm missing here that I need to add in. I cannot seem to think of it right now. Why did you do this, brain? At times when I need this information, I cannot think. To be honest, I don't think I do actually need anything more. I think I'm just being stupid. So we've got that done. I think the next option is probably setting up sprint. So we go back to Unreal, go to the player, character movement. I'm wondering if there is a custom movement. Yes, there is. Lovely. I really wish I could rename the custom movement, but I can't. Okay. Well, that's good. Nav mesh walking. Okay. Yeah, I really wanted to rename the custom movement to be sprint, but I can't, which is an issue when I want to do things that are important. So best option then is just to actually set up the key bindings, otherwise we're not going to get anywhere when we have no key bindings. That's just very simple and very self-explanatory. So we have sprint. Also another basic thing that I didn't put in the bloody thing that I just realised. I've got crouch slide, but where's crouch? Where's crouch, man? Where's crouch? You can't have a crouch slide without a crouch. Like, that's basic knowledge. This is another thing that shouldn't take too long to set up, obviously. There's a lot of things I got kind of... Oh, bugger. Ignore that loud bang. That was nothing. Definitely did not accidentally kick a bottle over. So, we got those. So, sprint... I'm trying to think how... Usually, I think in most games, shift is sprint. And control is crouch. Because shift... obviously, you don't want to go with Minecraft because that's completely ass backwards with that stuff. It's literally, I think, shift is sprint. No, is crouch. Control is sprint. Oh god. Yawning. Lovely. Shift. No, not that. God's sake, man. Right, and then the other thing is sprint. Nope, that's not how you could. Is that how you spell it? No. Okay, I'll just spell it how it's spelled. Control. Okay, I don't know why control is spelled like that. Is it because they're like, hey, yeah, non-brain people will know that control is spelled as control, and we'll try and search for something else. And it's like, yeah, let's change that. But who cares? Because that right there, that's command. What is command? Where is command? Because I'm pretty sure Windows keyboards do not have a command button. Why do you do this? Why? Yeah, but sure, okay. Oh, I don't even think I've ever seen alt used for anything. Like, it's usually only ever used for, like, I don't even know what alt, is it like alternative? Is that what it means? Or something completely different? I don't care. We'll just continue on making things. So we need crouch. That wasn't what I was looking for, but that is what I need. Crouch. And then obviously we want actual crouch, not misspell crouch. That's still misspelling crouch. Please stop, man. Okay, and then on pressed, on released. There we go. Because I don't think I want it as a toggle. Doesn't really make sense. Because then you can just sprint and then do some weird, awkward stuff to do a crouch slide. Obviously crouch sliding is kind of a bit difficult and I need to figure out how to set it up. I think I did do something at one point where I figured it out, but then I deleted that like 2 seconds ago and I feel like an idiot now. Ah, why'd you do this? Okay. I think it's basically what I have to do is just launch the player forward while they're in a crouching position, and that's how it works. So we're gonna do crouch slash slide. Not shrink it because that just makes it annoying. Please stop. Okay. And then we have another one which is sprint, which there are no commands for this because this requires me to fiddle with movement speeds and figure out how to make it work. Now to be honest, I think the character movement I have at the moment is a bit slow anyway. So set it from 600 to 1000. The max walk speed while crouched should be 800, I think. Could be a bit too weird, but that doesn't matter. So we go press set max walk or not. Okay, well we have to grab this then in order to do that. Set max walk speed to this, and then we Control C, Control V, slap it there, in there, and there. When it's pressed, let's try 2000 for the sprint. Double the speed. Don't think it's necessary, but why not? Just a bit of fun to test it out. We've got to go extreme. Alright, so this is just moving normally. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is a sprint. Oh, oh my god. I think crouch speed is too fast. That's not what I like. Crouched. Let's change you to 500 so it's like half the speed. Wait, no, that's not half. Wait, no, it is half the speed. I've just noticed they don't lower the camera. I swear you're supposed to be lowering the camera. Crouched half height. I wonder if that actually changes anything. 20. Let's change it to 20, see what happens. Oh, voice. Yeah, no, it must only set the half height of this. Yeah, because that's 88. I've just changed it to 20, and it doesn't seem to change anything. So I think the camera is different. So if I move the camera, I can do that stuff. Right, see, sprint. I think 2000 is a bit much, but we'll try it for now because obviously we haven't got the actual level set up. We've just got the box. But the issue is the character doesn't crouch good enough. We'll try 300 and see what that's like. It still seems quite fast. That's the issue. I don't want it to be too slow because obviously it's like, why? Let's try 100. Because obviously this is supposed to be a fast-paced game. There seems to be an issue, I think. Don't think my character's actually crouching. That's great. You know what? We're gonna make crouch a toggle. That way, I can see for sure. Flip, flop. And we got A is that, and then B is that, and then this doesn't need to exist anymore. And then this can straighten. This can straighten. This can sit under there. Compile, save. Shrink that back because that's way too weird. Oh god, I flew off the edge. Good job, me. Right. It's the issue of I don't know if crouch is working. It's hard to tell. What if I do a print string and make it say hello? If it says hello, that means I've crouched. Yeah, it's almost like the crouch speed isn't... when they crouch, it doesn't change the speed. Yeah, because there isn't crouching. You got that. Another thing though is obviously, whatever it's called, acceleration is a bit slow. That's something I need to change. We'll change it from that to 3000. And that should help things. Okay. Right. Oh god. So I know sprinting works. So maybe, just maybe, if I do this and do it again down here, copy this over, maybe this will change it. Because I feel like for some reason, even though I'm setting it to crouch, it's not actually doing what it's supposed to do properly. So you could set that there, that there. We change that to nothing, and then we change this to 100 and see how this works. Okay, that's set to 100. Okay, so yes, it turns out what was going on was the thing was being stupid and not actually changing the speed. So if we set this to 500, we'll see how that works. And if that's... oh god, I pressed the button I wasn't supposed to. And if that works, then it's too slow. For God's sake, go away. It's too slow a speed, so we'll change it to 800. That way, it's closer to the regular speed. It's just 20, not 20, it's 200 less. Okay. We got the issue of it being too fast now. Let's change it to 700. We'll slowly go down until I feel like it's at the right speed. This is where 700 is too slow. Maybe 750. Halfway between 800 and 700, because 700 seems a bit slow. That seems fine. We just also need to make it so the character moves the camera down. So at the moment we're at 60. So I think what I need to do with this is when the player crouches, we set camera. No. Set first. Okay. Relative location. No, not actor. God's sake. Set relative location. This one. We nick the crouch slide from there because this has got to be bigger. I haven't even added the crouch slide stuff in. I'm literally just making it so it looks like a crouch, and it's already quite big. Okay, control. No, you mong. Don't delete. I pressed Control X instead of Control C. It's like, good job, mate. Alright, that there. And then we want to open this up. So the Z needs to be 60 for default. And the Z here can stay 0. Okay, that is good. Look at that. We crouch. Oh. Boy, do we crouch. It's so good. We crouch. Alright, so another thing we need to do is on falling or not, jumping on event jumped, we want to uncrouch. Okay. But then obviously the issue here is that I'm gonna have to change that flip-flop to probably a boolean. That way I can control the boolean when I jump. So if I press control, bounce. It works. Okay, good. Obviously it's a bit weird that it snaps, and it should probably go back to the position a lot more smoothly, but we're not dealing with that at the moment. We're dealing with other things. Oh god, I maxed out my audio there. Sorry about that. I blew out people's ears. Although probably no one's watching, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm just blowing out people's eardrums. It's completely normal. Okay, right. So, what else can I do? I'm trying to think. I should probably try and do that thing that I was on about with fixing this, so it's a boolean instead. Boo. No. What is it called? Is it boo? No, it's not. What is it called? A branch, that's it. I remember now. I forgot the name of it, but I remembered it. Okay. So we're going to do this, and we go crouch. Crouched. We set it in the category of movement. And we slap that on there. If crouched is true, then we do that. If crouched is false, then we do that. Wait, no. No, that's wrong. That's completely wrong. If crouched is false, we do that. If crouched is true, we do that. Because then... straighten this, because that's going to annoy me. Because then what we can do is we then straighten that, because that's annoying. Straighten that, because that's annoying. Straighten. Move you down. And then what we want in between this is to get this. No, not get this. We want to set this. Get it right, boy. Set crouched to true. And then, oh, for God's sake, man. God's sake, man. Why you do this? Alright, then we want to do that, and there we go. We have now made a toggle that isn't going to break the moment I jump. So I can jump, bam, 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 bam. Obviously I shouldn't be able to crouch when I'm falling, which is kind of annoying. On no is wait, falling. Nope. Event on start crouched, on end crouch. Okay, on launched, on landed, on destroyed. On jumped, on walking off ledge. I want to know how I make it. Called upon landing when falling to perform actions based on hit result. Note that movement is still falling during this event. Current velocity value is the velocity at the time of landing. Consider on-mode change as well, as that can be used once movement mode changed to a new mode, most likely walking. So if I do that, we want equals enum to falling. Branch in there. I never knew this node existed, but it's pretty good that it does, because I think, right, if you are equal to falling, then do that. And then that okay, so that does that, but what we need to do is set an event. That's what we need to do, not an event. We want falling. That's not. Oh, for God's sake, falling. No, spell falling correctly, man. Jesus Christ. Oh, you go movement, and the falling will basically go off of this. Set falling to true. And then switch and set it to false right here. So that means, Jesus Christ, this is getting bigger and bigger every bloody second. So I need to drag this all along. Right. Another branch. So you can double check that things are correct. Straighten that. And this needs to have falling attached to it. But we do not want it to be attached to true. We want it to be attached to false. Because if they are falling, the player should not be able to crouch. If they aren't falling, then they can crouch. Which also means, another thing, we can do the same thing to the sprint. So we can grab that. Do a branch. And we want falling. Get falling. If they are falling, we want to do this. So that way you cannot be sprinting while you're in the air, even though it makes no sense. Look at that. You can't crouch. You can't. Well, I mean, I don't know if you can't sprint. I can't actually tell. But it seems to be working, which is good. And I can still crouch. And I can still sprint and fly off the edge. That's exactly what we wanted. We wanted that. And it works now. I have succeeded in life. Oh. So I can now go back into Project Warp. Tick off sprint, which will now be that. And crouch. Which we... oh god, I underlined it. Which will be that. Now, I'm probably going to save it that for today because well, it's like almost 1 o'clock in the evening now, and I'd like lunch. And also, to be honest, I feel like I can probably get the weapon change system done tomorrow, and maybe even the item pickups. I'm not sure. I might be able to get it done, but it's going to require a lot of new stuff to be slapped in. And it's also going to require me having a refresh on what I did in the past, so I can hopefully get it done right. So, anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll be able to do this tomorrow, and a lot earlier than I did today, because, yeah, I did it quite late because of me waking up late, because I didn't get much sleep, and also me having to do other things. And since I've got more stuff to do today, and then hopefully also have the live stream again, but not here on something else, this is how things are going. So, yeah, goodbye.